I would like to just share because we bought a house which was $24,840, which interest rate was 2.375. So I'm interested to hear.
Okay. So tell me, what's that loan all about? You says 24,000.
Yes, $24,840
All right. And the interest rate?
is 2.375.
2.375. And what is the payment amount?
Let me just text my husband that right now.
Okay, because we need that. And what are you trying to find out about it?
So, like, because I know he's doing the payment, but as you're saying, a better way of paying off debt. So, yeah.
So if we know what the payment is, I can show you some things about it. Now, again, folks, what you're going to be seeing here, we're just showing people how to read an amortization schedule. I am not talking about the P.I.L.L method because the P.I.L.L method optimizes your interest savings. And I'm just coming up with these numbers off the top of my head. There is no way that I can do all the math that the opportunity cost calculator can do to be specific in what month to pay this in, what day of the month to pay it on, which loan to attack, and then be specific with the right amount of money to the penny so that you can optimize your interest savings and kill the most amount of interest per dollar. It's just too much math going on. Too much. So the program does all of that. It's a cloud-based computing platform that is so unique to the consumer financial space. There's only one like it in the world. So when other people are saying, there are other programs out there, that's true. They're spreadsheets. Spreadsheets are free. Okay. And if you plug in $500 into your spreadsheet and say, oh, I want to put $500 on my debt every month. Well, the spreadsheet will tell you if you put $500 on your loan every month that you could be out of debt in 10 years. But guess what? That would mean that for 120 straight months, 10 years, and you can't miss a month. For 10 years, 120 straight payments, you have to put that $500 on every single month. How likely is that when pipes are going to burst or roof damage? You're not putting $500 on your mortgage that month. So a spreadsheet is going to blow up at the first opportunity that there's going to be a problem. You need a dynamic program. You need some fintech, financial technology that says, give me what you have and we'll make the best of it for you. And we'll continue to make changes in your program every single month, right down to the fact that you paid $5.67 more on your electric bill this month than you did last month. So we're going to make brand new calculations for you instantly because of that. You need a program that does that. A spreadsheet does not do that for you. All right, Mr. May, what do you got for me?
It's 1060.
1060. Okay. All right. And when we do that, I can tell you that we have 24 payments left. Okay. So you have about 2 years left on this. Okay.
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years left if you just make the minimum payment.
Okay.
Okay. So here's what we've got. Now, you're not paying a whole lot of interest at this point, and your principal payments are large and your interest payments are small.
Okay.
Is this the only loan you have?
Yes, that's the only loan we have with the house.
Okay. If that's the only loan you have, paying this off early only saves you these tiny interest payments. You see that? You know what I would recommend? Because if you were to make this payment here, it would take an extra payment of $1,013.64 to save $47.16 worth of interest. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
At a certain point, it doesn't make sense to pay a loan off early, because the reason why we pay off a loan early is not to pay it off. It's to save on the interest. So I'm going to go down here to cumulative principal and cumulative interest. If you were to prepay half the loan right now, just give the bank $12,072.69 right now, it would save you $429.99 in interest. Guess what? I think you can find a better way to invest your $12,000 than to save $429 interest on your loan. You could probably put that money into some sort of investment that would make you more money than it saves you on this particular loan. Does that make sense?
I'm following.
Okay. So you can pay it off and be done with it. But the most interest you could save at this point, if you paid it all off today, is $619.20. That's it. That's all the interest you would save if you paid it off today.
Mm.
Or you want to take your $24,000 and invest it into something else, like an annuity, or are you maxing out your 401k? I mean, are there other places you could put your money to help you there? Now, we have a component here at the P.I.L.L method that helps people to make those types of decisions. And you can get a consultation to figure out, should we be paying off this loan, or should we take our money and put it in some sort of wealth building? So what do you think?
I'm intrigued by what you're stating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because see, it's now we're talking about the term opportunity cost. This is why we call it an opportunity cost calculator. Because if you spend your money one way, you can't also spend it another way because it's already spent. All right. So that's called opportunity cost. So what is the opportunity cost of paying off this loan? The opportunity cost would be, here's how much interest we could save. But the cost would be, here's how much interest we could have made if we had invested the money. That's where we get into the opportunity cost thing. Should we rush to pay off all loans? The answer is no. Should we try to save as much money as we can? Yes, we should. Should we try to make as much money as we can? Yes, we can. Now, how do we make a decision? Take the money that we have, figure out how much interest we could save by using that money. Also, before we spend it, how much interest can we earn by investing that money? Now we can make a wise decision by using math and not magic. How's that sound to you?
Interesting.
Okay. Do you have another question for me?
No, that's it.
Well, listen,
That's it.
thank you so very much for
I will be
contacting us
purchasing
today.
your book, and I definitely will be reading. And yeah,
You say you already have the book, or you're going to get the book?
no, I will be purchasing.
All right.
But Don has some valuable information that can contribute to the quality of a person's life. And it only costs you a few dollars. It's his book. Why not get that?
I'm going to go through the P.I.L.L method myself with some of my investment properties. So I'm going to link up with Don, and then I'm going to sit down with him, show him my investment portfolio, and see how I can eliminate interest.